You know what's crazy? Women aren't lazy. They're just living for the version of themselves who's already outdated. Your future self will either thank you or resent you. And that's one of the biggest truths that no one is actually talking about. Hi, friends, welcome back to our channel and the studio. And today we're actually gonna be breaking down one of the truths that I believe in my core so much, and I believe that not a lot of women also talk about on social media either. Hi, friends, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to the studio. The setting is a bit different. I just like to try and see what things go better, what do I like better. I'm still trying to figure it out, okay? No, nothing's perfect. We don't have the perfect setting. We're still trying to figure it out. Anyways, today we're gonna be breaking down one of the harsh truths that not a lot of women talk about, and I wish I had heard this 2, 3 years ago. How your choices of today, right now, are literally shaping the version of you who's coming into the next month, the next year, the next years, even. And I'm telling you right now, she's watching everything that you're doing. The number one mistake women make is that thinking that and I'm guilty of this by the way, your future self will be more confident, will be more ready, will be better, but like magically. But this can happen from one day to another. But if you're not gonna change your habits right now, that future version of you, she's not gonna show up either. We all have that voice in our head that says, I'll start when I'm ready. I'll start when I be more confident. Well, guess what? You don't actually start when you're more ready. You start and then you become ready. Trust me, your future self doesn't need to plan more, doesn't need more planning. And I'm gonna give you the best example. A very good friend of mine, she started her own business online with it was a lip gloss line, and obviously nothing was perfect, not everything was the perfect formula and the perfect this and the perfect that and the perfect marketing. For sure she had her initial plan, but guess what, she figured out as she would go. That actually happened 2 years ago, and now she has built such an incredible line of lip glosses and like body oils, especially for women. And but imagine if she would have never started. Imagine if she would have spent 2 years, like those 2 years that it took for her to perfect the product. Imagine if she just waited and been like, yeah, when I'm gonna be more confident, when I'm gonna be more perfect. It doesn't work like that. If you can't move when it's inconvenient, your future self will never ever move. And I'm saying this to you with all the love. Let's talk a little bit about the quiet battle that no one sees. See, a lot of women think that success looks like big goals and big achievements and big wins and noise. But the truth is, all the work happens in a quiet space, in a quiet moment, in moments where you are alone, when you're doubting, when you have absolutely no idea how this thing that you have in mind is going to work. But you gotta be crazy enough to literally say, I don't care what it takes. All that I know is that I'm gonna go about it and do it. And it's actually those small little moments that no one is really seeing that you don't even want to do. Like instead of spending money, you actually invest it or you put it on the side for a plan, a business plan. It's actually waking up early on weekends when you literally want to do absolutely nothing and you're still being super consistent about daily tasks that deep down your that inner voice in your head, it keeps on telling you, no, I don't want to do this. No, don't get up early. No, just sleep an extra hour extra because you need it. Like it's those daily habits that you do that your future self will thank you. Trust me, every single woman you admire today had so many reasons of discomfort that she didn't even post about, she didn't even tell you. And by the way, the woman that you keep comparing yourself to, and I know you do because I also did, I used to do that. Trust me, she has had double fears than you, double doubtful moments than you, double failures than you. But you know what her and you actually don't have in common? It's that she tried more times than you ever will to fail. And I'll tell you something I wish I knew sooner. You cannot start praying for the woman you want to become if you're not going to take the daily actions that are a pain in the ass. Discipline never feels good in the moment. Who wants, the hardest part is not actually going to the gym. It's literally getting up from your couch and putting your workout clothes on. That's the hardest part. Because once you're at the gym, well, guess what? You have no choice. What are you going to do? Turn back and go back home? No, you're going to stay there. So the hardest part is actually getting up and doing the thing. You want to know what's also wild? Most of us treat our future selves like we're strangers and like we don't know each other. We procrastinate, we self sabotage, we say, I'll do it later, it doesn't matter, let me watch another episode. So you're literally every single time, and I know like those little phrases that you're saying right now, they're literally shaping you, shaping the version of yourself right now. And I'm not saying this to you just to be all motivational and, yada, yada, yada. It is actually so true. And if you start tracking your daily habits, so many people used to tell me, like successful people, and I used to hear from them, track your daily habits, track your daily habits. And I used to be like, no, what are you talking about? And when I started actually tracking my daily habits, I was like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? So let's do a little quick exercise together. Literally, grab a pen and a paper or your phone, whatever the case may be, and ask yourself, what is your future self texting you right now? Is it texting you, thank you so much for finally getting started? Or is she texting you, girl, why did you waste another month thinking everything would be perfect? Which one? Which one of these two options is your future self texting you? Future you isn't mad that you failed, is purely mad because you gave up. Future you isn't mad because you're not saving money. She's mad because you're spending money on temporary things that will bring you instant gratification. Future you isn't mad that you're still on chapter 1. She's mad because you keep comparing yourself to a woman who's already on chapter 10. I want you to do me a favor, for you mainly. Every single time you want to make like a life decision, I really want you to take 2 minutes, okay? Nothing crazy. I want you to take 2 minutes and ask yourself, is future me thanking me for saying no to that person? Is future me thanking me for investing my money rather than spending it? Is future me thanking me for actually reading the book that is going to make me move forward rather than watching a stupid TV show? Your future self doesn't need you to be perfect. She just needs you to be present. She needs you to stop wishing and start finally building. Your future self is watching right now. So she's either gonna thank you for doing the thing messy, unsure, unprotected, with anxiety, or she's just gonna tell you, dang it, why did you wait so long? And that's the truth a lot of women just avoid, but not you, because you're here. And around here, we take action. We don't just sit and chit chat. Your future you is actually watching right now. So she's either gonna say thank you for taking action, unmessy, unsure, unprotected, or she's either gonna tell you, dang it, girl, why did you wait so long? But listen, around here, in this environment, you and I, we're here to take action. We're not here just to chit chat. So take action, let's connect, message me on Instagram, drop a comment on what's one action that you're taking today, and I will see you on the other side.